So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Might be danger here. Not the most convincing of passes. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. No joy this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Caceres. And here's Cruyff. Bangladesh are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And this is Raul. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cantona. Can he get on the end of this? That is that's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
And the finish! No mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking to play him in. He's looking wide. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. Cafu. And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. And the keeper's got it again. Cafu. There will be a throw-in. And he skips past his man. Berbatov. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he is...
Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Koundé, foot in. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Manchester United suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Berbatov. McAllister. He's shifting and he shoots! Off the post. He pondered over it and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
It's their second corner of the game. Totti clears. And it's been hooked away. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. 75 minutes played. Cantona had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Raul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pinches it off him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Great, tries a shot! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Cantona voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And now, please turn towards
How
the
do you look
screen
back on the
for a
game then, Jim?
special
Manchester
presentation
United.
featuring
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating...
He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Marquinhos with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. He has found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cantona. And here's Cruyff. Marquinhos proves too strong. Rui Costa. Chance here to counter. Now it's Diaz. He's beaten the last man. And this is Raul. Oh, it's a great ball. He's having a shot! And again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Out again for a throw-in. Totti gets on his bike and on the move. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well...
And the volley. No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Cafu. And it's Cáceres. And Azar. Oh, easy pickings there. Robertson scooting forward. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Diaz. Diaz venturing down the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jupe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And it's Azar. Played out wide. Rui Costa.
There will be 1 minute
Jupe.
added time.
And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming. because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Great chance! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Como Diaz! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Khan must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Francesco
The
Totti.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 2,
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
Tries a shot! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is good alertness. Gattuso. Cantona. And it's Cáceres. Now Gattuso. Hazard knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. Zanetti getting this one clear. Gattuso. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shot at goal! And he stuck it away! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Minutes is number 20, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Substitutions taking place.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Bergkamp. Decent chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this.
Could be danger here. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Caceres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Caceres. Gerrard. Fernando Torres. Looking for options for move. And Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Cleared without hesitation. And that will be it. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Azar playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gattuso. Adams. Plays a sharp little ball here. Adams is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Adams.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. Adams deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff plays it short, opts to play it back. That has not gone well. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Cafu. And it's Gattuso. No way through. Massaro. Kaut looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. And he's in on goal. Chance! They've scored! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Baresi. Totti. Now Gattuso. Adams. To Azar. And the return pass.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Cafu. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Volunteers
Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Totti cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Good chance here! Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's come loose! Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Massaro. Cafu. And it's Totti. And it's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Totti. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it. Gattuso! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now it's Shevchenko. That is a brilliant interception. And he can clear it away. That pass isn't the best. The final 5 minutes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Deftly away. They'll have to settle for that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course. Although, if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this. And I think the result is quite...